Bunny Muddles, you're silly. Goodness. My face hurts. Oh, I forgot to open up these programs. I gotta open up these programs. These programs are important. There we go. Oh, oh, oh. Hello, Mother. Happy birthday. Everyone, it's my mother's birthday. Give her happy birthday wishes. She's awesome. Alright, we're ready to start. Hello, everyone. My name is Rika Bird. Today I'm sick and I'm playing World of Warcraft. Woo! The Halloween event has started. It's called Hallow's End, and there's lots of things to do. The first thing I'm going to do is the Headless Horseman in the very false hope of getting the mount, even though it's been 20 years and I've never been able to get the mount. I went trick-or-treating, got turned to a slime. That's always fun. Got a handful of treats, though. Let's see. We have some Western Plaguelands quests. Let's see what's the Headless Horseman's queue. 14 minutes. Ooh, nice. Enjoy your free Dutch Bros drink spum. Happy birthday. Can I fly as a slime? Oh, okay, it just turns me back into a thing. So, last night, found out I was sick. If you're wondering how I found out, my head tried to explode. It still feels like it's trying, but I went around and I did some leveling, so we're a little bit higher level than yesterday. I think yesterday we ended the stream at level 21, and now I'm level 55, so a little bit of leveling. But, you know, when you're sick, you just do things. Bull. I gotta summon some muffins. Well, mana buns. Everyone loves a mage that gives up their mana buns. But yes, today we're doing some Western Plagueland stuff. We are doing some, Hallow's End stuff. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. We're gonna feel the spooky spirit flowing within us. My spooky spirit just so happens to be flowing through my sinuses very, very painfully. Oh, right. Bears. They drop grass, and I'm supposed to get the grass. Da-da. There we go. Look at that. So this whole place used to look really noxious, diseased, and terrible. But thanks to the paladins at the Argent Dawn, some life has begun to spring back into the place. It looks a little bit more inhabitable. Waha. I feel like a mage now. That's for sure. Like a proper mage that just starts blasting. And see, like this, it goes boom, 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 and they're dead. And of course, I could always go boom, 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 and another one's gone. Another one's gone. Another one bites the dust. Or in this case, turns to ash because I kind of am a fire mage, and that's kind of what we do. Another one burns to ash. Hey, gonna burn you too. Another one burns to ash. I just gotta kill more alliance and some foxes. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Fox. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Let's find a couple more foxes. Could probably look in the big blue circle that they gave me to indicate where the foxes might be. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Shan. Welcome in. We are exploding foxes. Well, actually, we're done exploding foxes, but we were exploding foxes. I mean, I wasn't an exploding fox. I was making a fox explode. Several, in fact. 4 at least. It is a relief to have those hunters out of the way. We're not done killing Alliance, however. The men who till Fellstone Field are no farmers. They're soldiers. Tharzan's forces needed food, so he sent some of the Alliance north from Anderhall to tend Fellstone Field. The battle for Anderhall may be over, but another battle looms. Forsaken versus human. Killing those soldiers that work at Fellstone will give the Dark Lady's forces a decided advantage. Seems reasonable. Killing farmers. Animal tissue holds onto disease so much better than plant tissue, doesn't it?
Our time will
Glorious! The last bit I need to actually stick around, Teblara. Let me tell you a bit more about our plan.
beware the living.
Have you seen the condition of Fellstone Field? The Alliance forces at Anderhall have taken the area, and they're using it to grow crops. Da da da. Love you, Mama. Have fun. Get your shake. Blah blah. What does Spooky Time do? Oh, okay. I gotta actually refund you. There's no way for me to prevent people from redeeming it, but what it does is that it changes my avatar. And let me show you what I mean, because my avatar has different forms and stuff like that, but I can change it. Well, actually, I can't change it right now, unless I were to, like, overwrite your redeem. But, oh no, my stream is exploding. What Spooky Time does is essentially, it changes my avatar to this, the big purple bird, purple shadowy bird with the evil stuff. And I hope any of that made it through, because it looks like my stream is exploding right now because of our network connection. Ugh. Just trying to have one normal stream. I'm gonna take a look at something really quick. I'm gonna have to do some experimenting on my network and see what I can do to fix this, because I hate that so much. Gonna have to. Give me one moment. I'm gonna see if I can't fix this. I gotta. Gonna have to miss that. Okay, now you should be able to hear me. So what I'm doing is I switched over to my Wi-Fi network. I'm testing to see if it's any better with the network than my wired connection. I know that sounds odd, but if it's not that, something is seriously wrong with my internet. I hate this so much. Alright. I think I fixed the issue. Maybe. We will have to wait and see. I hate technical issues so much. We also missed our dungeon queue, so that's annoying. But I'm gonna have to figure out something. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue. Let's see. I almost liked it better when the Scourge held the area. At least they had the sense to put a giant plague cauldron in the middle of the field. We're going to take that farm back from these humans. Tevlara, take these drums and place them at key locations around the field. I'll be waiting here at the bulwark.
Trust no one.
Alright, let's try to queue up again. And hopefully not have horrifyingly bad internet issues that seemingly come from out of nowhere. I do need to set my next talent point. There we go. Anyway, Conor if you're still here, to answer your question, it switches my model from the current one or from other ones that I have to the current one you see on stream, which is the bird one, and I'm gonna refund you those points because other ones that I have. Blah. I'm gonna refund your points because you didn't technically get the redeem, and I can't make it to where if one thing's active, another one can't be redeemed, as far as I know. So, yeah. Alright, let's keep going. Sorry again for the technical issues. I need to go through possibilities of what could be causing those issues with my roommate, who has a way more technical knowledge than I am. See if we can't figure out something. There's a treasure chest there, and it's the worst treasure chest to try to get in game because it is in between two different phases of that particular field. And getting it requires you to mess with the loading zones a little bit and try to get into the phase zone. But that's not what I wanted. Wrong button. Keep forgetting that I have like no defensive capabilities as a mage. I'm used to having a little bit more of a protective oomph. Alright, let's go ahead and set these plague barrels up. Last one.
What is it?
Haha, I hope they come back as
Dark
zombies.
Lady watching.
Yeah, kind of get the feel for these guys, don't you? Dither's practically glimmers with excitement. The drums are placed in their position. Very well then, I will give the word to the High Executor. When the time is ready, he will be the one to press the ignition switch. And that won't be for a little while. We got some quests we gotta do.
Loktar.
I don't like the look of what the Forsaken are doing here at the Bulwark. Bombs, cauldrons, needless bloodshed, none of these embody what that which the Argent Crusade stands for. Furthermore, I don't like the fact that they employ mercenaries like yourself. Nothing against you personally, Mage, it's just that you could be doing so much more with for yourself. If you're interested in healing the Plague Lands, rather than replaying them, then report to Field Agent Kartish at the Menderstead to the east.
Go forth to victory.
And that's where we're going next. Let's see. Darn. Da-da-da-da. Gotta put on gear as we get it. Let's see, talent points. No, just what I'm going for. Gotta get these rare spawns while they're around because they're worth a lot of experience. Also, they fry so good. Let's see, we'll go do the battle for Anderhall first before we help the Argent Crusade. Where's our guy? There he is. Kultira Deathweaver. We met him at the anniversary event, remember?
You need only ask.
It's about time you arrived, Mage.
Death alone cannot stop
Dark
us.
Master Gandling of the Cult of the Damned leads the Scourge offensive here in Anderhall. My old counterpart, the Saurian, leads the Alliance forces. If we're to win Anderhall, we'll have to defeat both, but we'll certainly fail if we take on both at once. I know Thessarian well enough to know that he will focus on the Scourge first. We will do the same. Take out the weaker, desiccated Scourge to reduce their numbers. The Alliance will have to wait to taste our wrath.
We do what the living cannot.
What is it?
You fools will never defeat the Scourge with those abominations running around. Kultira blathers on about reducing their numbers, but the Scourge's best weapon here in Anderhall can be found in those lumbering brutes that are throwing my death guards around like ragdolls. I won't have it. Tevlara, enter the battlefield and destroy those
Do not
monsters.
seek death.
Easy.
Hello. Victory for Sylvanas.
Arja the Summoner is bolstering the Scourge defenses with simple skeletons, an army of weaklings that will overwhelm you before it overpowers you. He has assembled enemy within Anderhall's northern towers that spew these skeletons out like at an alarming rate. But I've got the solution. Gerald passes you a handful of grenades. The function is simple: throwing these grenades at bone animus, or, for that matter, a mob of skeletons will reduce them to splinters.
Patience.
I saw the strangest commotion coming through town the other day. A horse-drawn cart loaded with crates, chests, a Worgen woman at the reins, A blood elf by her side and a dwarven paladin running behind, yelling some of the most creative obscenities I've heard in quite some time. They look like they're headed to the eastern Plaguelands, though I'd imagine they can't be far past Thoradil River by now. I wonder what they're up to. We will catch up with those folks here in a little while. Oh, look. Another Drakthyr doing the Western Plaguelands. It's a fun questing area, so I can't really blame them. Either that, or they're just here for the candy. They can't take off because they've been transformed, which I think is kind of funny. Gotta love simple yet effective designs. Alright, open gut behemoths. Those are the big lumbering fools down there. Oh. Oh, rude, I just saved your life, and this is how you're gonna repay me? By throwing it away? Go ahead and restore some of our health. I really love that move. These undead are easy enough to take care of. Just gotta kill them with fire. Super easy. Hey! Here we go. That's a nice sword. I like it. I like it a lot. See, this is it. My husband, the horseman, lies just ahead. Do you must, but be careful. The horseman is a formidable foe. I'm afraid I would only get in the way during your battle. When you are ready, I will find somewhere I can hide until it's safe. Good luck, hero.
It is over. Your search is done. Let fate choose now. The righteous one.
Breath incoming.
Come forth, my minions! Unleash your breath! Choke them with the stench of death!
You can tell this guy's whole thing is rhyming, right?
Spread.
I'm glad they made this encounter a lot more interesting than it used to be too. 'Cause it used to just be really simple.
Breath incoming.
Come forth, my minions! Unleash your breath! Choke them with the stench of death!
Aha!
What new adventure lies in store?
I got some appearance of patch, harvest skull, and boots that I can't even see because I'm a Drakthyr. And I still can't see him because I'm wearing robes! Oh, we got him anyway. Let's see, do I get one of those each time I do it, or is it once a day thing? Just a once a day thing, okay. So yeah, that's a Headless Horseman, main boss of the Hallow's End event. Go ahead and see if we can't wrap up the quests that we were on before the ad break pulls us away. Let's see, need a couple more desiccated hooks. There we go. Alright, before I turn these quests, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick ad break. I know we haven't done too much because of the technical issues, but yeah. See y'all in 2 minutes. Everyone should be back from the ad break now. We'll go ahead and turn these quests and we'll continue onward.
What is your desire?
You may not act quickly, but at least you do not fail me. Very well, I have more important tasks for you, Tevlara, when the time is right.
We have died, so others may live.
Level 58.
I'm listening.
With the behemoths out of the way, our victory against the Scourge is inevitable. Our current chance against the Alliance aren't quite as favorable, but that's no concern of yours. Not yet, anyhow.
Ask no one.
Yay. Now, new bracers, but they don't have any secondary stats. These grenades are all explosives, nothing more. Even as a member of the Royal Apothecary Society, I recognize that some problems are not solved by throwing more plague at them.
Where the living.
With the Animus destroyed, the next logical step is to take out Araj himself and to take a shard of his phylactery. You've probably already seen him lurking at the fountain in the center of town. Take my grenades with you. They won't do anything against Araj, but if he decides to summon any of the skeletons, you can use them to blow. Blow them away again.
Trust no one.
This dude is not gonna last.
I shall serve.
see.
We do what the living cannot.
The Skullomance is one of the few Scourge holdouts remaining west of Thondaril. The headmaster of Skullomance, the cultist by the name of Darkmaster Gandling, has made an apprentice on the battlefield. This will be his final mistake. You will find Gandling in a square near the southern end of town. I want you to fight and weaken Gandling. I will join you to help finish him off.
We have died, so that others may
Gandling
live.
has brought his lieutenant, the Ravian, with him. This lumbering brute is far more dangerous than any other scourge you will find upon the battlefield, even the abominations. You will find the Ravenian within a tower near the southern end of town. I recommend caution before fighting him, Tevlara. He will not be a pushover.
Death alone cannot stop us.
Who wants to see me go and push him over? He's right down there. I thought he said they wouldn't be a pushover. Ha ha ha. See how funny I am? I better not be in combat with those guys. Alright. Darkmaster Gandling next. Either of you could interrupt him, and I'd, appreciate it. Enough of this. The Cult of the Damned doesn't need Anderhall. This worthless city is yours to fight over. Drakthyr, I had rumors that you were here in Lordaeron. You heard correctly, Thessarian. I wanted to give you a chance to kill me again. It looks like it may have to come to that. Yes, it may, but not today. With the Scourge out of the way, I plan to pull my troops back and regroup. I see. Then I will do the same. But you must be aware, Drakthyr, we are brothers no longer. You are a member of the Horde now, and I of the Alliance. Eventually, we will fight this battle for Anderhall, and only one of us can walk off this battlefield victorious. Yes, I know, and don't think I'll go easy on you. Very well, I look forward to it. Some say the two of them are still swapping little jives at each other. Alright. Let's get this guy now. Easy. And now we got his phylactery shard too. What a loser.
What is your desire?
Araj is a formidable opponent. Be
We
prepared.
have died. So that
Araj dead.
others
This
may
is
live.
good. The Royal Apothecary Society has done its part, as have you, Tevlara.
We do what the living cannot.
Excellently done, Tevlara. And now, with the leader of the Scourge forces eliminated from Anderhall, we bide our time.
Death alone cannot
Excellently
stop
done,
us.
Tevlara. The Forsaken are victorious. Let's see. The Forsaken are victorious, and our forces are still strong. Military strategy dictates that we attack the Alliance now, while they are recovering and unaware. I have other plans, however. We will wait. We attack the Sari and his troops when the time is right. In the meantime, we speak to Rhonda Mover and take a flight to the bulwark on the Plagueland's western border. High Executive Darrington will give you your next assignment. You will hear from me when you are needed again in Anderhall.
We do what the living cannot.
Alright, I got 2 talent points I gotta spend. And I already know which one this is going to on this, I think. Yeah, that one. That one. And on this side, we're gonna go ahead and take... Ooh, that would be nice. Oh boy. I have a choice to make over on that side. I'll do that for now. Alright, back to the bulwark. Hey, Keldon. You wonderful, wonderful bean. Aha! I managed to get... How are you doing, Keldon? I am sick, but other than dealing with some technical issues today during stream, I'm doing okay.
What is it?
Word arrived shortly before you did, Tevlara. With the Scourge ejected from Anderhall, the Forsaken has cemented its foothold in Lordaeron.
Embrace the shadow.
Our victories are quickly piling up, Tevlara. The Scarlet Crusade, which has long persecuted the Forsaken, is on its last leg. While they still hold their monastery here in Tirsful, they no longer occupy Hearthglen or Tyr's Hand, far to the east. As recently as last week, there have been reports of the Scarlet Crusade activity at a small camp east of Fellstone Field. But I have reason to believe that they too have been eliminated. Travel there and verify this information for me. Well, you definitely reach out to me whenever you want to hang out and stuff, and we will do a hangout and have a good time. Alright, scouted the camp. Complete. Easy. Looks like Lillian Voss has been busy over here. Love being a Drakthyr Mage. Be fun.
This had better be good.
Burning bodies, no survivors. I guess correctly. All the better. We're better off without the Scarlet Taint upon Lordaeron. They epitomize the worst things about humans.
Farewell.
Fellstone is cleared and the bombs are set. I hope you're ready. I recommend covering your ears. Darrington looks down and places his finger on an ignition switch. Everyone, prepare for ignition in 3, 2, 1.
Trust no one.
Now that Fellstone is ours, we can use its acreage and any dead bodies we find for our own purposes. I've received orders from higher up that you are going to be helping in this process. You may have met Lindsay Ravenson on the battlefield in Anderhall. I never met her before, but she seems to have made some friends in high places because she's taking over operations at Fellstone. You're to meet her at the Charred Scarlet Camp, the one you scouted out earlier. Okie dokie. Whee! Supposed to be meeting a person here? Oh, there they are.
And you are.
Tavlara, the Dark Lady watches over you.
Bye.
Darrington and his men do not know it, but it was I who ordered the plaguing of Fellstone Field. We need this area for practice. If we're going to win this war for Anderhall, we need to use our newest, most versatile weapon, Valkyr. Take my enthralled Valkyr with you, Tavlara, and kill the Sippering Alliance scum that remain in Fellstone. Once they are dead, she will bring them back to this world as one of us. The Forsaken shall not die out.
Embrace the shadow.
Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Easy enough. 3 more. This used to be a much more annoying quest because you used to have to command the Valkyr to do its job. And sometimes, you know, since if you've never played a hunter before, you wouldn't know to look for the hunter pet bar. I am able to communicate with you through the Valkyr, Tavlara. You have done well. Remain on Fellstone Field. We must now teach these newly converted Forsaken how to fight. A Valkyr's only purpose is to serve, and this one serves you. I am now giving you full control over her abilities, Tavlara. Roaming around the farm's outskirts, you should find several Forsaken that you have just created. I want you to use your Valkyr to gather at least 5 of them. Once you've done so, take our newly formed band of soldiers, bring them to Fellstone Barn, and kill the beasts inside. Today, they will learn what it means to fight for the Dark Lady. You there. Let's see. Come with me. Hey.
Froggy Cole is now a bird watcher.
Oh, I'm guessing that's Frogsicle. Thank you very much for our Froggy Cole. Froggy Cole? I'm gonna call you Froggy. Froggy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Bird Watchers. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am having a day where my brain is trying to function properly while being sick. Oh, it's like, well, why is it letting me cast spells? Dude's dead. Oh, look at that. Easy enough.
Hello.
When Kultira gives his word, I will bring these Valkyr into Enderhall. We will win, and another piece of Lordaeron will fall to the might of the Forsaken.
Dark lady, watch over you.
I have no further training for you. Continue east to Mender's stead for now. You will be summoned when the battle for Enderhall commences. Hopefully Kultira doesn't wait too long. We are just 10 levels away from being able to access high-level content, which I believe we'll probably end up getting here while we're doing this. I should do some time walking dungeons while I'm doing this also, because I do need to get these done.
The Naru have not forgotten
Welcome,
us.
Mage. As you can see, our camp is a joint expedition between Argent Crusade members and the Cenarian Circle Druids, but we welcome all who wish to help heal the land. I'm gonna wait a moment and let my network try to chill out before I keep going. It seems to be struggling again, and it's driving me crazy. Whoa, blah. Hope everyone else's day is going well, though. A lot better than mine, I hope. Man, it's still doing it. Poke around on my streaming PC, see if I can't find out any new information about it. Hi, Froggy Cole. Hope you're having a good day. Oh. Man, how annoying is that? Yeah, it was a bot. There we go. got them deleted, and not only that, banned them and reported them. I hate that so much. Yeah, I don't know why my fucking I don't know why my internet is doing what it's doing. I have no idea how to fix it or anything. That's the worst part. I will hydrate. Is the stream even watchable right now? Like, with the internet issues going on? It seems to have resolved itself at least. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'll continue. Welcome, Mage. Let's see, we already did that. But
Good health.
no longer does the Scourge hold this area. We, the living, are retaking Lordaeron. We have taken great strides already. As you have already seen, the earth flowers, the trees grow tall and green, and the wildlife is beginning to return. Yet a few remnants of undeath remain. While the trees and the grass prosper, the animals are struggling. Something is preventing them from healing, and I intend to find out what. Bring me samples from the plague wildlife so that I may study them more closely.
Remember the lessons of the past.
Yes.
Battle resumes in Anderhall. Word is in from Anderhall, Tevlara. The battle has resumed. It has become somewhat well known among the Forsaken that you are the hero of the first battle of Anderhall. Koltira has requested your presence immediately.
Tomorrow is another day.
You wish to speak?
I am Ardeen Tauhide, a druid of the Cenarian Circle. You can thank us for healing the land where once there was only death. We accept all who chose to follow the druidic path, regardless of race, faction, or talent. Occasionally that means we enlist a druid who needs more help than others. I'd like you to meet Zen Kiki. He's pretty new and he's still learning his craft. Would you mind taking him out with you for a while? You can practice combat on the plagued animals from nearby.
Ancestors watch over you.
There's some delays, but it's watchable when it doesn't buffer. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, there's just nothing I can do about it. I have no idea what's causing the issue. We got a new router, so I know it's not a router. I mean, it could be the internet card on the streaming PC itself, but I don't know why it would suddenly start having problems.
How about we make a deal?
Drakthyr, I am glad someone's here to help me out. We Cenarian druids have recruited Dulcin's farm immediately behind me. The land has flourished and our crops have been successful, mostly. A few plants seem to still be infected by the plague that ran through this land. Perhaps their roots were too deep. Perhaps the seeds were too weak. I cannot say. All I can say is that I need an able mage like you to help me remove the bad plants from the good ones.
Always a pleasure.
I can work my hands. I kind of need a break for a moment anyway. Ugh. How you doing? Yeah. Alright, first we're gonna do the battle for Anderhall. We're gonna finish that up. We'll pick up Zenkiki's quest again later on. I don't want him following me into this.
I shall serve.
The Saurian and the humans made their move. I thought I had an agreement with the Saurian, but I suppose this will do.
Death alone cannot stop us.
The battle started when they attacked us from the rear. I let my guard down, and a group of poorly armed farmers and militiamen swung into our flank from the writhing haunt. They may be weak, but unchecked, they threaten to overwhelm us with their numbers. Lindsay's pet abominations can handle the melee combat. You take this collar, stay in the rear, and use it to release my ebon gargoyles upon these farmers.
We have died.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
Others may live.
I'm sick today, and I feel like someone punched me in the face.
Death alone cannot
To the west,
stop us.
deep within the Alliance-held Anderhall, you will find their commanders. They do not fight, but call out orders from horseback, hunt them down, and say these commanders to Valor. The humans won't stand a
We
chance.
do what the living cannot.
Alright, there's that quest over here I missed. While it is true that these farmers threaten to overrun us, we still cannot forget that the Alliance's main forces travel into Western Anderhall and slay the human soldiers that are fighting with our death guards. We need all the help we can get. Easy.
You need only ask.
Merely a dent in their numbers, but a sight for their fellow men falling from the sky. Surely weaken their resolve.
We have died. Others may live.
Whew, I'm really terminating them now. Oh, I suddenly had a power spike. And I don't mean like electric power. I mean, like, my character seems to be very strong now. I think I meant to fight that guy right now.
I shall serve.
Well done. With them out of the way, I have no more excuses. Soon I must battle Thessarian for honor and for Anderhall.
Do what the living cannot.
Speak quickly.
You fight well, Tivlara. I wish I had your ability and your bravery. A lot of people wish they had those things in mind. Ooh, new helmet. Let's see what that helmet looks like. Ooh, a simple cloth hood. Don't find many of those.
What is your desire?
I was informed that the worthless woman, Lindsay Ravensum, would be here to support me in this battle, but so far she's done nothing but brood within the basement of the great hall behind me. All the better, I suppose. She was a bit of a distraction. Still, I cannot and will not stand for insubordination. Find her and bring her to me.
Death alone cannot stop us.
Oh, Kultira, you're making such a big mistake. Lindsay Ravenson is not someone you want to mess with.
I haven't got all
You won't be
day.
taking me anywhere, Tevlara. While Kultira prances about with his playmate, Thessarian, I plan to win this battle. Then I'll make Kultira suffer for his weakness. Don't believe me? Fine, I'll let you in on a little
Do
secret.
not seek death.
Oh shit, it's actually Sylvanas!
What are we if not slaves to this torment?
You have no idea how difficult it was to stay disguised while I watched Kultira let this war slip away from us. Even now, these infernal farmers threaten to overwhelm us all because he refused to slay a friend. Take my Valkyr again, Tevlara. With her by your side, kill these farmers, convert them to Forsaken, and mobilize them. Then take a group of them into the Alliance-held Western Anderhall and hunt down this Death Knight Thessarian. We will win this war yet. I was killing him too fast. Just gotta wait for our tank to Goodness me. Ugh, my ear itches. Ugh. New chainmail piece. Ah, for that set. I see, I see. Alright, thank you, Keldon, for coming on by today. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing better than when you came in. Blah. This is the body of Lurid, the Thessarian's trusted knight. With Thasaria nowhere to be found, it would seem the Alliance forces have withdrawn. The Forsaken have won the battle for Anderhall. Sylvanas will want to know about Thessarian's departure from Anderhall. You resolve to return to the Forsaken held side of town. Yes. Yes, indeed.
What joy is there in this curse?
See, all it took was a little help from a Valkyr. These creatures are turning to be much more helpful than I had first thought. Now, on to other matters.
I've no time for games.
Your performance was admirable, soldier. You make the Forsaken proud, which is more than I can say about your general, Coltra Deathweaver. I intend to have a word with that Death Knight. He has shamed himself and his cause. Lotira, your queen summons you. Your Highness, I deliver to you Anderhall. Enough of this insolence. Do you think I am blind to everything that goes on outside of the Undercity? Aye, Your Majesty, we were victorious. No thanks to you. Anderhall should have been ours days ago when we defeated the Scourge. I know your secret, Kultira. I am aware of your friendship with the Alliance Death Knight Thessarian. Your Majesty. Arthas clearly failed when he created his Death Knights. You are still weak. Fortunately, I have agents that can help you erase this weakness. Beneath the Undercity you go. No! Shh, quiet, Death Knight. When I'm finished with you, your fear will be gone. You can thank me later. And then it was never explained what happened to him ever again.
We are the Forsaken.
I have nothing against the Knights of Demonblade, but Kultira needs to be reminded who he works for now. His loyalty must lie with the Horde, or more specifically the Forsaken. I wouldn't plan on seeing Kultira anytime soon. Now that I have him, you can rest assured that any bonds he may have had with the Alliance scum will be thoroughly broken. Alright, I'm gonna go on a quick break and let the ads play out. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you all for your patience. Your support helps me very much. Oof, my head hurts. Alright, everyone should be back from break. We're gonna go ahead and continue forward. Back to Menderstead. We'll pick up Zenkiki, and we will continue our escapade with the druids and the paladins.
I've been expecting you.
Alright, we're looking for bad apples. There's a bad apple. There's a bad apple. Another bad apple. One more bad apple. There's one. We're looking for bad corn. Ah, there's some bad corn. Some more. There's some. There's some. Kiki, they're over here. And looking for 3 unhealthy looking pumpkins. One more should do it. Alright, let's see. Now we kill 20 wildlife with Zenkiki. And while we're doing that, we can get some samples. Ooh, a shield I haven't gotten before. Fireball. Always fun. I feel pretty powerful compared to some of these folks, which is good because normally I don't at this particular level. Where are you going, dude? Do you even know where to go? Forward and onward. Hate when that happens. Oh, I got the sniffles. easy. Good stuff. Like that. Ooh, and some robes. These robes are actually better than what we got on currently. No, I think that's the only one we'll do for now. Oh, I got a headache. Eeh! Ah! Ah! Don't like headaches. Alright, let's get our 4 talent points, since we got quite a few levels in that. Greater invisibility, and we'll take mass barrier. It seems to be very logical in terms of helpfulness to whatever group I find myself in. And do fire there. I can't change the abilities while invisibility's on cooldown? That's silly. Gotta wait 3 minutes to accept that talent point change. Where'd Zenkiki go? I gotta get Zenkiki again.
What brings you here?
Come on, Zenkiki. I'll show you how to murder some monsters. Zenkiki, you were just the silliest bean. Get you! Let's see. Oh, some neat looking robes. Not bad, not bad. I say I've been doing classic content a long time, and the fact that I don't have these appearances already is actually kind of amazing as to how much there was in classic to find. All sorts of stuff. They really had all sorts of stuff. Ankle inches. Alright, let's see. I need one more Venom Mist Lurker sample and one more thing for Zenkiki. He's trying his best, and we're here for it.
Good fortune.
Once the animals are healed, our duties here will be nearly complete.
Dionys Aka.
This will be more than enough, Tevlara. Now, I will need some time to perform my studies.
May your days be long.
We are not the only Argent Crusaders here in the Plaguelands. Our headquarters, Hearthglen, lies to the north. Even nearer to the north is a small lumber mill, which we also control. Nathaniel Dumma is my main contact at the lumber mill. I will encourage you to speak with him should you find yourself in the part of the woods.
Do not lose faith.
Sure, no problem.
The winds guide you.
It looks like Zinkiki is still having a little bit of trouble with his shapeshifting.
Winds be at your
Among other things, Zinkiki needs to work on his spell accuracy. You can see his wrath spell spiraling out of control even from here. In fact, I use them as markers to follow your progress through the woods. Perhaps we can use Zinkiki another way. Take him up to the top of the hill just to our east. The diseased hawks that circle above that hill must be destroyed. Ask Zinkiki to shoot at these hawks. Even if he can't hit them, he will distract them so you can finish them off.
May the eternal sun shine upon you.
I love Zinkiki's optimism. Thank you for your help, Tavlara. I know that picking vegetables isn't the most heroic task imaginable, but even the humblest tasks have their reward.
Cheerio.
Alright, Zinkiki, do your thing. There we go.
How may I aid you?
Now we're getting somewhere. How many birds does Zinkiki end up killing? None? You killed them all yourself. Alright, I suppose we'll have another use for him then. I will let you know when the time is right.
Walk with the earth mother.
And he's trying his best. Yeah. Good luck, Zinkiki. I don't know, these are rare here. There's the rare. taken out. Just absolutely obliterated. There's a tower over here that sometimes has a treasure chest. Gotta go and check to see if it does this time. Do not see one this time. But there's a rare spawn right over here we can kill really quick.
Need help?
Welcome to Northridge, Mage.
Go with honor, friend.
Ah, it's good to be back in Northridge. I've got my mill, my beautiful wife, a bouncing baby boy. I've even put in my hat with the Argent Crusade. We'll be supplying Tyrion's forces with lumber. My lumberjacks were being exceptionally productive too, up until the point where the spiders came. Now they refuse to go any deeper into the woods. Maybe you can help me out. Hop on one of my horses and use them to frighten those spiders. Maybe we can avoid bloodshed and just scare them away.
Alliance.
Hey there.
I'm happy he spent so long trying to return to Northridge, and now with the Scarlet Crusade out of the way, he can finally move back home. It's just, even for such a seemingly idyllic setting, it's not really the best place to raise a family. For example, along this valley's edge, you will find rabid foxes searching for innocent prey. Every once in a while, I catch a glimpse of one looking right at me. Please, mage, remove some of these foxes. I don't feel safe with them near. I love how the baby carriage that she's carrying around is just a whole ass crib. It's not like an actual holder for a baby. It's just a whole crib that is strapped to her back. It's hilarious. Horse time! There we go. Now we can murder some foxes. There we go. Level 66. Oh yeah, I forgot. I still have those talent points ready to go, don't I? But now I got even more because, yeah. Let's see. And I want Whenever one of your barriers is removed, reduce its cooldown by 4 seconds. When the barrier receives a melee attack, you have a 10% chance to get 1 fire blast charge. It does seem like it would be pretty nice to have. Goodness. We certainly have a lot on our bars now. There we go. Rabid foxes taken care of.
King's honor, friend.
Well, it sounds like they're certainly afraid of the Mustang, but they're not leaving for good. Can't have you running around on a horse forever, nor do I think you'd want to.
Careful.
Fine, bloodshed it is. The war, wild arachnid roundup. The High Lord was generous enough to send some of his recruits to protect us here at the mill. With your horsemanship skills and their martial prowess, we can do away with the spider problem easily. Hop on the back of the Mustang and scare those spiders again, but this time scare them all the way here to the mill. These Hearthglen recruits can handle things from there.
Bless you.
Need help?
I feel a bit more relieved, Tavalara. Thank you.
Farewell. Be careful.
Further to the south, you will find Red Pine Knolls, a new arrival to the area. You probably passed some on your way here. Nathaniel pretends like they're not a problem, but I know better. I've seen them running away with our lumber at night. I don't know what they do with lumber. They don't seem particularly handy, but it doesn't stop them from stealing it. Head down to their camps and steal the lumber back.
Safe travels. See you around.
I have my doubts about those gnolls' intentions. They haven't attacked us yet, but their numbers are growing, and they seem to always have their weapons ready. I'm no military expert, but that seems a little aggressive to me. Maybe if we took away some of their weapons, they'd be a little less likely to pose a threat to our mill. I'd feel much better about the whole situation if you went down there and brought some of their weapons back to me.
Be careful.
Okie doke. I'll take them out of the hands of the corpses I collect. But first, spiders. Trying to round these guys up is kind of rough. Alright, almost there, just 2 more. There we go. Now for the gnolls. And the lumber they stole. Nothing is more satisfying than sending out a double pyroblast.
Well met.
That's much more like it. Now we're lumberjacks to go to work again. Nice riding out there, Tevlara. You cut the pretty impressive silhouettes on that Mustang.
Go with honor, friend.
Oh, before you go, Tevlara, I have a message for you. There's someone in Hearthland who'd like to meet you. Said he's heard your name pop up a few times already. Consider yourself lucky, Tevlara. Not everybody gets a personal audience with High Lord Tyrion Fordring. Oh, and feel free to use one of my Mustangs right up there. They're the fastest money can buy.
Might bless you.
Nah, no, I think I'll just fly.
What can I do for you? Well met.
Some of the older lumberjacks tell me that the Red Pine lived in the area several years ago, but left when the plague arrived. That doesn't make it okay for them to steal, though.
Safe travels.
I'll just put this back over in the lumber store outside. Nathaniel probably won't even notice it was missing.
Farewell.
I don't want to order some sort of mass Gnoll genocide because of Mother's worries. I just like to feel safe in my own home.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Tevlara. I'll be throwing these in the fire. We don't know, or we don't want these Gnolls just sneaking in and stealing them back.
See you around.
Da-da-da-da. Ooh, a wand. Talent points. Love talent points. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, and we're going to go on an ad break really fast. We'll be right back. Thank you all for your patience and support. It means a lot. Woo. Wow. WoW token prices peaked at 350,000 gold yesterday after the mount was announced. It is still going down and it is currently at 255,000. Goodness. I gotta go around and get more candy buckets for the Hallow's End event. Let's see. Support Cure Dasheen with the Riven Pack. Adorable fox charity pet. Let's see. Inspired by the remarkable story of Mats Eibenstein, a Norwegian WoW player who suffered from Dasheen muscular dystrophy, Blizzard has just released the Raven Pack charity pet for modern and classic WoW. Adopt Riven and Riven Comfy Carrier with 100% of sales going to support Cure Dasheen. Oh! Nice! I do like charity pets. How much does it cost? Oh. Everyone's back from ad break. Maybe they got it in the WoW store already. Let's see. The Riven Pack. Oh, it's $20. I mean, it's tempting, and it does go 100% to charity. So I'll think on it. I'll think on it. Any form of muscular dystrophy is definitely not something anyone wants to deal with. Look, Lord Tyrion Fordring with his sword, the Ashbringer.
Put your faith in the light, and all is possible.
Tevlara, it is truly a pleasure. I know you are young and still training, but I've had my eye on you. We among the Archie Crusade are always looking for promising new recruits, and you have indeed shown great promise. I have no immediate task for you, but merely wish to meet you in person and see for myself what type of Drakthyr you really were. For the time being, the amenities of Hearthglen are yours to enjoy. I look forward to our next meeting, Tevlara. You're dismissed.
End of the scourge draws near.
Farewell, Tevlara. Send my regards to the good men and women of at Minderstead. Seems like both of these two have some jobs for me, though.
Greetings.
Greetings. How do you do? My name is Daria. I am one of the priests in the charge of preserving the peace here in Hearthglen. One of my duties involves maintaining the tower down the trail to the southeast of Hearthglen. This particular tower is of personal importance to the High Lord. It is a place where his son was killed. With the recent incursion of gnolls, however, maintenance of the tower has grown difficult. Will you help me? Will you help me rid the trail of some of these gnoll vandals so I can do my duty?
What can I do for you?
I've been many places in my life, good mage. I fought the battle for Ahn'Qiraj, passed through the dark portal into Outland, and joined the Argent Crusade to beat down the Scourge in coldest Northrend. But before it all, I was a farmer here in Lordaeron. Now I find myself here in Hearthglen, a scant few miles from home. It's time I paid my respects. I'm headed to Minderstead before I return home. I wouldn't mind meeting up with you once I get there.
Be careful.
Fair. Dude, you sound like you're ready to retire. Holy crap.
Hey there.
Finally, you're here. Get to work. My men have been sparring with these wooden practice dummies for far too long. Sure, you can learn how to swing a sword by practicing with a dummy, but real combat requires real combatant. I asked for them to send me someone imposing, but I suppose a skinny-armed Drakthyr Mage will have to do. Now get in there and teach my men how to fight.
Good one.
Sure.
State your business.
As I turn one of his recruits to ash, she's just like, yeah, skinny arm. See?
Hey there. Have a good one.
On a paladin, I would just pull all 7 of them at once and pop a bubble while I gather them up and then just obliterate them. But I only get 1 shield, and it's not very good. Wow, it's supposed to freeze them in place. Guess I forgot to do that.
Greetings.
Our enemies will fall.
And get 1 more.
Hello. Be careful.
Can I help you?
I'm just looking over my paperwork here, and it says that we were expecting a male Drakthyr Mage. You're not, Lieutenant Minor looks at you awkwardly. Never mind, it would appear that you are not the person I had originally hired, but you did a good job, so I'm going to pay you anyhow.
See you around.
Say, I never caught your name, Tevlara. Pleased to meet you, Tevlara. I've got one more problem that needs fixing, and you have a look about you that just screams, I'm a problem fixer! There's a small mine on the northern edge of Hearthglen where we get most of our ore that the town needs. My drudges who work the mine normally do a decent job. Unfortunately, it seems that a larger than average spider has taken up residence in the cave. Think you can clear things up for
See you
me?
later.
I will literally kill it with fire for you, my friend. Hey everyone, watch this! Boken. Anyone get the movie I'm referencing? Whee! Whee! Double for treasure chests, but no luck. I'm gonna have to completely rethink how I play this game. Because I have a lot of skills on my action bar. Let's see, where's action bar 3 at? That's you. I'm gonna turn on action bar 8, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into... we're gonna go over here. We're gonna go to edit mode really quick. Action bar 3. I'm gonna reset you to default position. Revert. Doing. Turn you back to normal size. You like that? 100. Okay. Then we're going to do with action bar 8, which is right here. We're going to make you like this. We're going to make you a vertical bar. And we're going to make you small and put you over here instead. Right there. And the reason I'm doing this, and we're going to make this... we're going to make this a new layout. We're going to name it Reka Many, because this is for whenever I have a layout with many skills. That's it. Really not safe? Reka Many. It's really weird that only 5 layouts are available. Okay, so what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to try to reorganize this in a way that makes it a little bit more easier for me to get to some of my spells that I should be using, but currently am not. The way I'm going to do that is, now I got to go to key bindings, and on action bar 3, we're going to hold shift. That's not right, that's not what I wanted. Plus, okay, I guess it is 2, 3, 4. Odd that doesn't work. I want it to be multiple buttons. Oops, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Instead of shift, it's going to be control. Alright. So that's going to take some practice. And also I'm going to need to work on using those. Oops, that's... probably going to be my default layout for the future. Just because I have a lot of characters that require more buttons. Oops, wrong button. I must admit to Laura, I have been using my mind vision spell to keep tabs on you, and I must say, the number of gnolls you have found on the trail is truly staggering. Allow me to concentrate for a moment. You feel Daria's mind vision travel elsewhere, then returns to you. Further down the trail, south of Talen's tower, the gnolls have carried out a small meeting area to the east of the main road. Something is happening there. I'm not certain what. We should investigate. I will look for anything out of the ordinary. You just protect yourself. Okie dokie. Look at that guy. He didn't look nice at all. Gnolls and necromancy, what a surprise. And I thought that here in Western Plaguelands we had put these dark days behind us. You sense Daria's eyes focusing on something else. Wait, what is that? Those reagents over there and the supplies right there, those belong to the Arctic Crusade. Gnolls are known for thievery, but as far as I know, Hearthglen hasn't had any incursions since the Red Pine came. Very suspicious. I know a few people or helpful folks within Hearthland: Morris Vant, Outfitter Mendel's, Bree Ironstock, and High Cleric Alphys. All can be trusted and are well connected. Question to find out if they know anything of these lost supplies. Okie dokie.
Talk to me.
Hello, ma'am. Heard any interesting rumors lately? Well, let's see. I heard that Magus Bisp has been spending his time cooped up on top of his tower, working on some new spell or something. I heard that Del Garon was planning on retiring and heading back to his farm. He may have already left, in fact. Oh, and I heard that there's some Drakthyr Mage running around town, asking people all sorts of annoying questions. Just playing with you, love. Hope that information helped. I love a dwarf with a sense of humor. Let's pat them on the head. Pat, pat, pat.
Hey,
May the light watch over you, child, and how may I help you with this fine day? I'm looking for someone who may have stolen some supplies from Hearthgren. Have any leads for me? Stolen supplies? Well, let me think about it. I know a certain priest named Daria who took all the extra wine after last week's service, but didn't throw it out as I asked. I believe she'll apologize soon, though. Alphys winks at you. He knows he's a priest also, so he knows about the mind vision spell. I've also heard an abnormal number of confessions this week from one of the mages. What was his name? Crisp? Lisp? Something along those lines. Now, be on your way.
you have a great day now.
Greetings.
Nice work. In retrospect, I'm glad the other Drakthyr Mage never showed up. You've proven to be all the help I need.
For the Alliance.
Now friendly with the Argent Crusade. That's all I ever wanted. Let's see now. Looking at some recommendations for some talent points, because a lot of folks... I guess I could take Spell Steal. Give it a try. I feel like that's a more important one than this. Put these there. Those there. Actually, switch these two around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll be my Bloodlust button. There, that's looking much better now. I should probably move the talking head thing. Edit mode, talking head. This usually appears during like quest dialogue. I'm gonna go ahead and save this though. We'll see how that turns out later
May I
on.
help you?
Good day, fair mage. How can I be of service? Let's see. What
Have a
is
good
it?
one. I
Oh,
buy
shoot.
and trade.
Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers in a blacksmith shop? Well, let's see. I saw some drudges running away from the mine over there. Said something about a spider. New customers. Well, there's Jerily, the lovely young gnome who bought an axe twice her size last week. Oh, and Magus Biss came by asking for armor. Not sure why he'd need plate armor.
Be careful.
Need help?
Can I help you? Have you noticed anything strange lately? Any new customers buying anything suspicious? What is this, an interrogation? You're not one of Fordring's internal affairs guys, are you? Well, I've got nothing to hide. Let me look over my records. Last week I sold a ball gown to a lieutenant miner, which struck me as odd. What else? Magus Biss bought several dozen leather jerkins, which he couldn't give a reason for. Oh, and Friar Burlingham came by to stock up on swimwear for his trip to Handwrench Hideaway. That's about it. Now, if you don't mind, I have customers.
Alliance.
Yeah, I want to see what you got. Oh, I already got everything that you have to offer. But I could sell to you. Shut up and take my items.
Be careful.
Alright, let's see. Did you notice, Tevlara? Many names were mentioned, but one name was mentioned far more than others. Bisp. Magus Biffs is one of Hearthland's most preeminent arcanists. To imagine that he would be interacting with gnolls and dabbling in necromancy, unthinkable. You'll find him on top of the tower near Hearthland's main gate. Hopefully he'll have an explanation for all this. If not, well, I wouldn't want to go to the top of that tower unprepared, Tevlara. I can't believe she's saying that. She can't imagine a mage dabbling in necromancy. What mage do we know who did that and started all this bullshit on Azeroth? Kel something. Kel Fozo? Kel Fizo? Oh yeah, Kel'Thuzad. Arthas's right-hand man.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, this guy doesn't look like a suspicious mage at all. Well, what are you doing up here, Drakthyr? You can't you see you're interfering with official Arctic Crusade business? I was just wondering what you knew about the gnolls to the south. Someone's been giving them supplies to practice necromancy.
Go with honor, friend.
You'll pay for your life for interfering with my plans, you miserable scum. Wow, you're so mean. Get terminated, Bisp. I suppose that we can take his aggression as an admission of guilt. You alright, Tevlara? So, you killed a member of the Arctic Crusade inside of Hearthland. Usually that is not smiled upon, even in self-defense. I recommend you come back to Mardenhold Keep and turn yourself into high-load forging. Hopefully he will hear you out and will be sympathetic to your situation. I hope I haven't gotten you in any trouble. It's funny that she should say that because, when Tyrion Fordring spared the life of, I believe it was Sourfang, and in fact defended him against persecution, he was brought to trial by the Paladins Council and banished for a good long while. But in the end, he was proven to be the one in the right, and he knew that by killing a defenseless orc, whether or not they were at war, was the wrong thing to do. He saved an orc's life and got banished away from his family, away from his son, away from his home. And here he is, back home, still doing what's right. Well, I mean, not anymore war-wise, but Fordring's a good guy.
Only by working together can we succeed.
I'm already aware of your actions, Tevlara. I welcome you into my town, give you my blessing, and what do? You slay the traitor that we've been hunting down for weeks. Well done. Your heroism is budding much earlier than I had anticipated.
Do not lose faith.
Woo! That was a close one. I was nervous he was gonna disembowel me. I'm pretty sure that's all the quests here in Hearthglen. So let's return to Mender's Stead. Man, I can't believe I found a traitor in their midst, and all it took was me asking a few people a few questions. If only someone else in that town had done that beforehand. Let's see if any of the rares have respawned. That one has not. This one has not. This one has not. Okay, so that means most likely most of the ones that I killed earlier are not around. But I didn't kill this one earlier. We are 2 levels away from being max level. Which means I probably shouldn't be killing rares if I want to get through the storyline of this place. Big Drakthyr.
You need something?
It would appear that I arrived before you, Tevlara. Field Agent Kardish gave me the details about my old home. Seems my battles with the Scourge aren't quite over yet.
See you later.
It's funny, the things you remember? I spent 16 hours a day working the fields, and every 7th day I'd head into bustling Anderhall to sell what I'd grown. It was a tough life, but we did alright. I barely remember any of that. When I think back to those days, I think about Gloria's smile, or Andrea waving from the window whenever I look up from the plow. The farm's just a bit to the east, but I'm sure I'm ready to go back, Tevlara. I'd just like to make sure I hold on to those memories.
See you around.
I feel bad because the particular farm he's talking about is actually in a pretty rough shape. It's one of the very few places left in the Western Plaguelands still plagued. My analysis is complete. The blight that afflicts the animals here is no residual disease. No, it's something new, and I think I know what it is. The Cult of the Damned maintains a plague cauldron on a farm called Garen's Withering. This farm is due southeast of us, close to where the Eastern Plaguelands begin. I need a sample from the cauldron to verify my suspicions. Eliminate the Cauldron Lord present there for its key. You will then be able to access the cauldron and obtain my sample.
Blessings upon your family.
Yeah, see, pretty rough shape, huh? First off, rear spawn. Oh, where'd my third action bar go? There it is. That was weird. I've never had an action bar disappear like that before. The important thing, though, is to remember not to panic when things like that go wrong. Just, get yourself together, reload the screen. An access panel to the cauldron remains securely fastened. In order to open it, you will need to find the key. Cauldron Lord's Southwrath's key disintegrates as it touches the lock on the access panel at the base of the cauldron's platform. A slightly clinking noise is heard within, and the access panel swings open to reveal more viscous toxins within the cauldron's framework. There is a small spigot at that the bottle fits well enough under, allowing you to draw a sample for Field Agent Kartish back at Minderstead. You carefully close the spigot in the control panel, watching the cauldron's putrid ichors drip into an empty bottle. With the poison in hand, it's time to return to Field Agent Kartish at Minderstead. Man, I gotta say, I'm loving the changes they made to Fire Mage. Holy cow. At this level, being able to do stuff like this is just insane. Ah, there we go. Faded finger painting. And we're looking for an old prayer book. Cheers painting by Delgaren's daughter. Well worn. Here's our guy.
Hey there.
I wouldn't expect you to indulge the whims of a nostalgic old man, Tavlara. Still, if you find yourself in the area,
For the Alliance.
this... Gloria used to read from this prayer book every night. How had I forgotten? She was so devout, Tavlara. Dell's eyes turned to the finger painting. Oh, this painting. My daughter, Andrea, she loved to paint.
See you later.
Poor guy. There's nothing but pain that remains here in Lordaeron for a lot of people who used to live here and survived the horrors that the land was ravaged by.
Arcanon Poros.
Garen's withering houses a viciously potent plague cauldron. Once we have a sample of the plague it spews forth, we will be able to determine whether the Cult of the Damned is truly responsible for continuing to poison the land.
Remain vigilant.
Good work. One moment, please. The Draenei takes a moment to compare your sample with the sample he presumably had distilled earlier. Yes, this appears to be the same corruption that is affecting the wildlife. With this knowledge and with your combat expertise, we may have the power to stop this.
Remember the lessons of the past.
The Cult of the Damned maintains a small camp to the east, Militia Outpost, which they use for field training outside of Skullomance. We may have allowed them to proceed unchecked with this training for too long. If cultists are truly using this plague to inoculate the wildlife, then Militia Outpost will be where the inoculation is occurring. Instructor Militia runs the outpost. Find her, slay her, and find out who she is taking orders from. Easy. No problem.
The winds guide you.
While you were away, I've been trying a different approach to our friend Zed Kiki. I believe he may have a future as a healer. This is mainly because his healing spells never miss. I hear from Field Agent Kardish that the cultist camp to the east is where the plagued animals are coming from. I hope you don't mind escorting Zedkiki over there. Perhaps he can help heal some of the plagued animals within the camp.
Ancestors watch over.
Alright, before we do that, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a break screen. We're going to get a 2-minute ad going and out of the way, and I will be right back. Ugh. Wish I felt better today. I really do. I think after stream I'm gonna make myself a nice hot cup of cinnamon tea. I'm gonna have a lot of packets of it left though, so I'm gonna have to ask my roommate to pick some up. Alright. Sorry for the slight delay in the ending of that ad break there, but we are back. Let's go to this camp and make them pay for hurting the animals here. Oh. Hate when that happens. Zenkiki is trying his best. Ooh, look at that baddie. He's super bad. Very awesome. Always like getting stuff. Let's see. You take a look at the paperwork Milicia was carrying. The orders in Milicia's position incriminate Dark Master Gandling of the Skullomance, but they also conceal another important bit of information. The cult orders state that the plague from the cauldron at Ghiron's Withering is in fact being used for two purposes. The first is the practice of spreading disease through the animals of the plague lands, which you already knew about. The remainder of the plague is being shipped to the Weeping Cave, a cavern north of Milicia's outpost, for use in some dark experiments. Students of the Skullomance are using this plague to reanimate the dead. Certainly they must be stopped. Seems like it. Alright, just need one more caged up animal. Woo! She got destroyed. Awesome. Now we just gotta go and head up here. All that we need to kill over here. We need one more unholy corpuscle skull. Corpuscle? Corpuscle. I'm gonna go with that. Corpuscle. It's like, why the hell can I not pronounce that word in my brain? Alright. Let's see. There should also be a rare spawn over here. Yeah. And there should be another one over here too. Yep, there's the guy. I'm not ready for that yet. Let's see what I want. I'll do that. From here, leveling up is as easy as doing, I think, 20-ish time walking dungeons, which during the 20th anniversary event is actually pretty good. You have gone above and beyond, Tavlara. Not only have we set back the Cult of the Damned in their crusade to replague the Plague Lands, but you have uncovered another set of dire plans. They continue to reanimate the dead. Your name will definitely be mentioned when this information is presented to High Lord Fordring. Tavlara, you have my thanks and the blessing of the Argent Crusade.
Blessings upon your family.
How may I aid you?
By the grace of the Earth Mother, he's done it. Thank you, Tavlara. I admit I had nearly given up hope on Zenkiki. It is only due to your patience and diligence that he has come into his own as a druid and a member of the Cenarian Circle. And that's without even mentioning the good you've done for nature. You have my admiration and respect.
Walk with me, Earth.
I try my best. Let's see, what other quests are there here? I think that's it. I think we are done with the Western Plague Lands. I'll do another check for a couple more rare spawns, see if any of them respawned. And then we'll head on over to Fiona's Caravan. We probably won't start Fiona's quest in the Eastern Plague Lands though, because of how close I am to not being able to continue onwards with time walking. But I definitely want to do the Eastern Plague Lands at some point, now that you've all seen what the Western Plague Lands is like. Because the Eastern Plague Lands is a better representation of what the Plague Lands used to be before the Argent Crusade came. They did a good job though. This whole place was like that out there. Just awful looking. I remember back when Cataclysm first came out and the whole world was changing. The whole world of Warcraft. Every little bit of every aspect of it. It was getting bigger, more detailed, more story driven. And I remember seeing the Western Plague Lands for the first time and feeling just absolutely elated that it was starting to heal, because it's, you know, Lordaeron from Warcraft 3. It had a connection to me. And even in the Eastern Plague Lands, they had re-established some of the Towers of Light there. A foothold in Scourge territory. Oh yeah, I forgot. I should put on my new gear. Let's see. Got some new pants. Got a new cloak. New gloves. New helmet. And a wand. Gotta get rid of all the heirloom gear that I'm replacing, because it is no longer useful to me. It has served its purpose. The reason this island is still plagued the way it is, even though it is in the Western Plaguelands, is because this is the Scourge's last major foothold in the Western Plaguelands, the Skull of Ants. Used to be a nice little town that served the Darrow family, I believe, and they were all taken by that family into the castle, tortured, made into the undead. No, the respondent's usually here, isn't here. Well, the Scourge pretty much first started here in the Kingdom of Lordaeron. You know, maybe we can do quite a few quests. I realized the amount of experience I need has gone up quite a bit. We can probably get a good chunk of the way through the Eastern Plaguelands, so let's go ahead and do that. Because I love Fiona, and I love her companions that she has for this adventure. This is Fiona, Worgen Traveling Merchant.
What do you offer? Pop in anytime.
Yes?
Spread the good word, eh?
Oh, these quests don't give any experience, though, anymore. Darn.
I run a stand-up business here.
That's where the unfortunate part comes in. Well, let's go ahead and search for a treasure chest or two in a couple of the common places, because treasure chests can sometimes give rare loot that can be sold for a good chunk. It's hard to spot unless you know what to look for, though. But thankfully, I know what to look for. Undead trolls. Oops, wrong button. No treasure chest down here, but we at least get a rare spawn. Treasure chest that's usually in here, usually right outside, but it was not this time. So we'll check upstairs really quick. Nope. Nothing, nothing. there's a few more places I know where treasure chests could spawn. And we'll kill some rares along the way. Maybe we'll even get some more gear to replace what we got. One can only hope. Go. Got a belt. If there is a chest here, there's 4 spots it could spawn. At the top of the stairs on any of these ziggurats, and also in the little encampments that speckle the place, but doesn't look like there's any this time. Let's see, that's all the treasure chests I know of. Let's go ahead and kill a few more rare spawns here. Just for the loot. Getting a lot of leather, but I need cloth. There we go, but I already got a good helmet. Combat with what? All right, let's see. Eliminated most of the rares on this side of the map. What do I need to replace? Looks like we need bracers, maybe? A ring? Who am I looking for here? Zulbrin. Zulbrin. I don't see a Zolbrinn anywhere. Let's see, do they have multiple spawn points in this area or just the one? Just the one. Okay, so if they were here, they would have been down there. This rare spawn isn't here either. Maybe someone else is out here questing, taking out some of the rare spawns. So, they missed a couple. Keep trying to jump out of combat too fast. Whoops, wrong button. Let's see, no response here. That one's there. Critical strike would be better for me as a fire mage. At least I believe that to be the case. I should probably check that. What are my stat priorities? Oh, it's actually haste. Critical strike is one of the lowest. Haste, mastery, critical strike, huh? Interesting. Guess that makes sense. Spell flingers being able to fling spells faster is always a good thing. Alright. One more rare spawn to kill here, and then we'll go ahead and I think we'll just head back to Orgrimmar. Oh, someone else must have gotten it already. It's not here. Well, since we're not going to be doing a lot of exploring, we'll use that. And now I have all these places explored. It's a pretty cool little thing. Oh, except for right there. For some reason, I didn't explore that little region. Let's go discover it ourselves then. There we go. Guess I could check these respawns here and up there. Guess I didn't check those. That one's there. Oops. Damn. Obliterated. And just like that, he's gone. Alright. Guess we'll go ahead and take our scroll back to Orgrimmar that they handily gave us. Thank you so much. You'll be removed from time walking campaigns once you use the scroll. New adventure awaits within Orgrimmar. Also, I broke 700,000 gold.
There is a vision being seen across Azeroth. A radiant song. Meet me in Silithus. We must ask Azeroth's speaker what this vision means.
Sure. But actually, I think that's probably where we're going to go ahead and end it for today. We got to explore through Western Plaguelands, one of my favorite leveling zones. We got to learn more about the Argent Crusade, Tyrian Forging, and Koltira. Lots of good characters. So let's go ahead and find someone to read out to. I want to thank you all for coming and supporting me today. I very much appreciate it. Definitely while I was sick too. I definitely appreciate that. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. EST, we're going to be playing more Kingdom Hearts 2. And yeah, let's see. Who is streaming? We'll raid on out. Lots of people to choose from. I think we're going to go ahead and go for Kona Bird. They're a bird like me. They're playing an interesting, spooky-looking game called Voices of the Void. Give them a bird up for me, and until tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST, I've been Rick a Bird, and I hope you all have enjoyed your flight.